1,000 years ago, a king stood at the edge of his dream. Raja Chola, the greatest emperor of South India, commander of armies that had never been defeated, builder of monuments that still stand today, conqueror of kingdoms from Sri Lanka to the Maldives. And yet, he did not know where to build his greatest temple. He had the wealth, he had the architects, he had the vision. What he did not have was the location. The exact sacred spot where the divine energy would be most powerful, where the temple would truly live and not just stand. And then, she appeared. Not in a dream, not in a vision, in physical form. A wild boar emerging from the earth, marking the ground with her snout and disappearing. Raja Chola recognized her immediately. This was not an ordinary animal. This was Varahi, the goddess with the face of a sacred boar, the Shakti who guards the very foundation of existence, the one who knows where sacred power lives in the earth, because she is the earth. He built his temple exactly where she marked. That temple is the Brihadishvara, the Big Temple of Thanjavur, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the tallest temple tower in India, built between 1003 and 1010 CE, standing for over 1,000 years without a single stone falling. And inside that sacred complex, in her own shrine, sits Tanjavur Adi Varahi, the goddess who showed the king where the empire must stand. Welcome to Deep Made Easy. This is Secret Goddess Temples of India. Who exactly is Varahi? Her name comes from Varaha, the sacred boar, the third avatar of Vishnu who dove into the cosmic ocean and lifted the earth herself on his tusks when she was drowning in darkness. Varahi is his Shakti, his feminine power. She carries the same energy, the energy that lifts what has fallen, that rescues what is drowning, that restores what has been lost. She is one of the Saptamatrikas, the 7 divine mothers who together protect all of creation. She is also one of the most powerful of the Ashta Shaktis, the 8 supreme feminine forces. Her form is extraordinary and deliberately unsettling. A woman's body with the face of a boar, 3 eyes, 8 arms holding a conch, a discus, a sword, a pestle, a plough, a drum. 2 hands in Abhaya and Varada, fear not and receive. The boar face is not frightening when you understand it. The boar is the animal that roots into the earth with absolute determination. It finds what is hidden. It uncovers what is buried. It does not stop until it reaches what it is seeking. Varahi's face tells you exactly what she does for her devotees. She roots into the earth of your life and finds what has been buried, what has been blocked, what has been hidden from you, and she brings it to the surface. Now, why is she called Adi Varahi at Tanjavur? Adi means the first, the original, the most ancient. The tradition holds that the Varahi shrine at Tanjavur is not just one of many Varahi temples. It is the original seat of her energy in the Tamil Nadu tradition. The place where she first made herself known to human history by guiding the greatest king of the age to his greatest creation. This is why she is called Adi Varahi, first Varahi, original Varahi. And the image from your Gemini poster captures her 6 specific blessings perfectly: land, home, welfare, protection, stability, destiny. These are not random words. They are the 6 pillars of a human life. And Varahi's tradition says she is specifically the goddess who guards all 6 simultaneously. Let us understand each one. Land. Varahi is the goddess of the earth itself. She protects property, land disputes, agricultural abundance. In ancient Tamil Nadu, land was everything: wealth, identity, lineage, power. Varahi was the divine guardian of land rights. Devotees with property disputes, land conflicts, inheritance issues have worshipped her for 1,000 years. Home. The home is not just a building. It is the container of family energy, ancestral blessings, the health of relationships within it. Varahi protects the home as a living sacred space. She keeps negative energies out. She keeps the family energy stable and harmonious within. Welfare. The word is simple but profound. The general well-being of your family across generations. Not just today's prosperity, but sustained abundance that passes from parent to child to grandchild. Varahi is specifically worshipped for generational welfare. Protection. This is perhaps her most well-known blessing. Varahi is a warrior goddess. She is one of the divine mothers who fought alongside Durga in the great battles described in the Devi Mahatmya. Protection from enemies, visible and invisible. Protection from the evil eye. Protection from those who wish you harm. The Chola kings went into battle after worshipping Varahi. They believed she went before them. Stability. In a world of constant change, of rising and falling fortunes, Varahi gives what most people secretly crave more than anything else. The ground beneath your feet that does not shift. The foundation that holds when everything around you is uncertain. She is the goddess of the earth, and the earth does not shake without reason. Destiny. This is the most mysterious of her 6 blessings. The tradition says Varahi has the power to discern omens and predictions. She sees the path of a person's life. She can reveal what is hidden in your future, and she can alter the course of destiny for those she favors. This is why kings consulted her before major decisions. Not just for strength, but for vision. Now, the most important question. What is the significance of Varahi being inside the Brihadishvara complex? The Brihadishvara is not just a temple. It is a cosmic statement. Raja Chola built it as the Dakshina Meru, the Mount Meru of the south. In Hindu cosmology, Meru is the axis of the universe, the point around which all worlds revolve. By building Brihadishvara as Dakshina Meru, Raja was saying, this is the center. This is where the divine axis touches the earth in South India. And at the center of that center, in her own sacred shrine, sits Varahi, the one who chose this spot, the one who marked this earth, the one without whom this axis would never have been found. She is not a secondary deity in that complex. She is its foundation, hidden, quiet, unannounced, but completely essential. This is the nature of Varahi's energy everywhere she appears. She is never the loudest presence in the room, but she is always the most essential. Before sacred order manifests, she guards the foundation itself. Think about your own life for a moment. Every great thing you have built had a foundation. A moment when something or someone showed you where to begin, what direction to take, where the ground was solid enough to build on. That guiding force, that is Varahi's gift to human beings. She does not build the empire for you. She shows you where the empire must stand. Now, how to worship Varahi and what to offer her? Varahi is a tantric goddess. Her worship is traditionally done at night or at twilight. This is when her energy is most accessible. The most auspicious days to worship her are Tuesdays, Fridays, Ashtami, the 8th day of the lunar fortnight, and Purnami, the full moon. Her traditional offerings are cooked rice, sesame seeds, black gram, and coconut. Unlike many goddesses who receive flowers first, Varahi receives food first, because she is the earth, and the earth gives food. Her primary mantra is Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaya Vicche, the Navarna mantra, which we will explore in a dedicated episode of the Durga Saptashati series. Her specific Varahi mantra is Om Reem Varahi Namaha. Chant this 108 times on a Friday evening facing south. South is her direction, the direction of the earth's deep power. If you are facing a land dispute, a property matter, a legal case, a conflict with enemies, or a situation where you feel the ground beneath you is shifting, Varahi is the goddess to approach. She has been resolving exactly these situations for devoted Tamil families for over 1,000 years. If you can visit Tanjavur, go to the Brihadishvara complex. Find the Varahi shrine inside the southern courtyard. It is small. It is simple. It does not announce itself. But when you stand before her, you will feel exactly what Raja Chola felt 1,000 years ago. The absolute certainty that you have found the right ground. The poster image captures her with one final line that I want to carry you out of this episode with. Before sacred order manifests, she guards the foundation itself. Everything magnificent that exists in the world, every great temple, every great family, every great life, was built on a foundation that someone had to find, had to protect, had to guard before anything was built. Varahi is the divine force that does that invisible work. Before the glory, before the achievement, before the world sees anything at all, she is already there, in the earth beneath your feet, guarding what you are about to build. Trust the foundation she gives you. Build on it without fear. Next in our Secret Goddess Temple series, Kottai Mariamman, the fortress that walks with you. The goddess who guards through devotion inherited across generations. Subscribe, share this with someone who is trying to build something and needs to know that the ground behind them is hold. And until next week, Jai Mata Di.